believe it or not, the name of the album was pretty much random. It all started with the blank piece of paper. This goes back to when I wasn't even planning on releasing an album. I started writing a song about my personal life and whatnot. So I go back and it's a song about personal issues. So when I started recording the song, it just got to me that feeling that I needed to come up with a new album, new project. So I think there's a few people that have a diary where they pretty much write their secrets or whatnot. So I just thought to myself, why not make an album with the title of The Journal? But I was like, nah, that sounds lame. So then I changed my mind and I was like, I should probably call it Open Diary, because it's pretty much an album where it's gonna have a lot of my personal life, and that's pretty randomly. That's where I got the idea. Wow, this question. Wow, this project is very different from other work that I've done. It obviously different sound, different feelings. It's obviously differently. From the last album that I did, 94, I pretty much gather a bunch of stuff from my past and politics and crap that happens around our country or whatnot. But this time with this project, I had to go in a different path, and it was focusing on my personal life, more of that. Heartbreaking songs, probably stuff that people don't even want to hear about, but I just felt like I had to do that because it's a good way to pretty much get all your all the feelings out, and that's pretty much what's different about this new project. The writing process, it just comes pretty natural, especially with this album. Talking about my stuff going on, it's just stuff like a diary. You just go and write what you went through or what you're going through. It's just a journal of your life, what's happening. So the writing process for me was pretty much, believe it or not, it was pretty easy. I remember writing about 2 or 3 songs in just 1 week, and then getting in there and recording them. It was just a fast process, and pretty easy for me. Not to brag about, but it's pretty much the writing process was fairly easy. Favorite song from the album, and there's a lot of songs that are going to be included in. Obviously, all of the songs have a background story. For me, it's always about telling stories and whatnot. But one of the songs that I wrote, I wrote it for my mom. We've been going through some difficult times. My mom lost her sight about a year ago, and I just gotta say that this is one of my favorite songs on the album, because it's the first time I write something for a family member, especially really close family member like a mom should be. So pretty much that's my favorite song on the album. Wow, this album pretty much a lot of artists have a huge influence in this album, going back from artists like Kendrick, J. Cole, Joey Badass. Well, I had to go and listen to their projects over and over again and listen to some of their samples, some of their tracks and sample, their music. their music, it just inspires me to write every song, and especially for this album, you know, I had to go back and listen to those their projects over and over again. Like, it's just they were just a huge influence for this album. You know, I get this question asked a bunch of times. Why do I do music? It's a pretty good question. I'm never going to get tired of answering. Why the music? I mean, for me, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, that music is just like a escape from reality, you know, from the shit that you're going through, you know, stuff like that. And why do I do it? I do it as a hobby, you know. Usually some people might think of me that, you know, I'm recording and writing these songs to become one of the best rappers, or go big, or, you know, nothing of that. You know, if I do music, it's for fun, to be honest. I never expect to go big, or to you know, hit the studio with the big guys over there, but it would be pretty awesome. But you know, I never strive for that. Not to sound negative about me or anything, but, you know, music for me is just a hobby, something that I use as something to distract me, you know, to make me feel better. Man, there's always gonna be critics, you know, but I always say critics are good and bad. You know, you always need good critics because they give you that, you know, those positive comments to become better and to keep working. But the bad critics are also a huge inspiration, a huge help, because, you know, once they tell you that, oh, you suck, or you did this shit wrong, or, you know, stuff like that, it just makes you want to work harder, you know. So for me, critics, good and bad, it's always good, you know. For me, there's no bad. Bad reviews, good reviews, it's always good, you know. As long as people are supporting your work, people are listening to your work that you put in and stuff like that, you know, it's always good. There's never bad critics. Wow, what can I say? Hip hop and rap today, man. Sadly, there's a lot of people that they like to call themselves better than the others. Young Thug, Future, Lil Yachty, I think that's his fucking name, whatever. Claiming, maybe they're joking, I don't know what they're doing, but some of them are throwing words that they're better than Tupac, better than Biggie. And that's just, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if they're doing it just joking or literally, but, you know, I think it's really fucked up how these guys are giving a bad name for the people that are actually doing, you know, an incredible work. You know, I'm gonna give you some examples. Kendrick, J. Cole, Logic. There's a lot of real rappers, you know, real people that have been keeping it real for a long time, and now you see all these guys coming from out of nowhere, just to, you know, make us look back, they just make the other better rappers look bad. That's what's pretty fucked up about some of the hip hop artists today. Yeah. There's no big plans or anything. You know, I'm just waiting for the date to release Open Diary. You know, I think it's a project that I hope everyone supports. You know, at least 5-6 people that are gonna listen to it. It's good. It's always good. You know, like I mentioned before, good and bad critics are always good for me. You know? What's next? Pretty much. You know, I think it's time for me to leave the music for now. Just put it aside I wouldn't like to call it a retirement because I haven't done anything huge, but you know, I think it's time for me to take a break, you know, from working in writing music. I'm always gonna keep writing music, I mean, and keep it to myself, but after that I'm just gonna probably stay away from the social media more, you know, and then pretty much just enjoy the holidays, you know, Christmas, New Year's Eve, things like that. Well, make sure you guys check out Open Diary coming out this February 10, 2017. It's going to be available on Soundcloud, and I'm also going to be giving out physical copies, which they're completely free. You know, I'm tired of mentioning this, but my music is always free. It's always going to be free for now. So, yeah, guys.
One more time. If you're fucking with the wrong crew.